Hey there, welcome back. I'm really glad you're here. We are going to have a conversation today. This is the second in our sort of like current market happenings series. We talked to our sellers last week. Buyers, I want you to focus. This one is all about you. Hey there, welcome back. I am really glad you're here. I am Jennie Hendricks, and there's a lot going on in our market. You may have noticed. So let's kind of unpack this. Let's kind of talk through this, see what's going on, and hopefully alleviate some anxiety. So buyers, I want to talk to you for a minute about this market that we are in. Okay, I know we need to talk about interest rates first because that is the topic that is driving so many conversations that we are having right now. Interest rates have obviously gone up since the beginning of 2022, and this is having the effect on the market that the Federal Reserve intended. It is slowing down the frenzied purchasing we've seen in the last few years. It's also created some affordability issues for some folks. So let's talk through that. But let me tell you what it has also done. It has created more housing market opportunities for you than have been available in several years. We are now in a more balanced market than we've had for a long time. I'll tell you, it was so hard working for buyers who were trying over and over again to make offers, and we were getting beat out by whichever buyer of maybe 8 to 10 competing for a property was just willing to throw the most money at the deal and waive the most contingencies. We worked with so many buyers who made offers on 4, 5, 6, 8 properties to finally get one accepted. And I will tell you, as a broker, it really made me nervous that there were so many buyers out there in the market that were willing to waive contingencies, waive the appraisal contingency, and even their inspection contingency. That is such an important part of the purchasing process that you have to know the condition of the property that you're buying, right? So my dear buyers, we are back to a local housing market where sellers are negotiating off their list price. We're seeing sellers pay for closing costs or even buying down points for buyers to help their mortgage interest rate be more affordable for them. Now, I've had some buyers tell me that they feel like they missed the boat with these ultra low interest rate, and that is a frustrating feeling. I am here to tell you that there are some real opportunities in this market. We can actually negotiate a deal just like the old days, like 3 or 4 years ago, when it was actually expected to negotiate price and terms between the parties in a real estate transaction. Now, my first-time home buyers, I know you're feeling the mortgage rate increase the most, and I want you to know that if you can afford the monthly payment, paying a higher interest rate is still better than paying rent. If you are able to afford the payment on your first home, you will immediately begin to build equity through long-term market appreciation and paying down your mortgage, right? To all my buyers in this current market, please don't overthink the interest rate. If you get a home now, while there's a slight softening in the market, you've locked in that price. If mortgage interest rates come down in the future, which they very well could, you could refinance at that point in time, reduce your payment then, and still have that great equity building opportunity of owning your home. I've worked with buyers who have practically tied themselves in knots, trying to anticipate and time the market and the interest rates and pick the exact right time on this continuum to pull the trigger on a purchase. And sometimes they've lost out on purchasing a home because they were looking at it as something other than shelter, something other than a place to live that you own and can start building equity. I'm going to give you 5 reasons that even with higher interest rates, you should consider purchasing a home if you can afford the monthly payment. Number 1, equity. Every payment creates a bit more equity and a bit more wealth for you. Plus, you're going to benefit from the long-term appreciation of real estate. Number 2, it is a hedge against inflation. We are obviously in an inflationary environment right now, which means the value of your real estate is likely to go up, especially in the long term. Number 3, potential tax savings. Now, talk to your accountant, bring in your CPA to see if a mortgage interest deduction will help reduce your tax liability. Number 4, you're going to get a fixed payment. As a homeowner, you will have a fixed monthly payment for the length of your loan, right? Unless you get one of those funky adjustable loans, but that's going to be another video. For the vast majority of my home buyers, you're going to be in likely a 30-year fixed mortgage. Very predictable payment every single month. As a renter, you have very little control over when and how much your rent could go up. Number 5, privacy, control, and security. When you own your own home, you never have to worry about your landlord deciding to sell the property that you're in, right? Plus, you can hang your pictures wherever you want to. So my friends, please let me know if you have any questions about our market, interest rates, loan products. We have a real variety of loan products. One of them is going to be a great fit. Let's get you started on that road. If you have questions about the market, a specific area, or even a specific property, my team and I would love to help you through this really cool process. Please reach out. Let me know what questions you have. Let me help you through this. I am Jennie Hendricks. I will see you soon. Have a good one.